YouTube, what the hell's going on? There's nobody here yet, so I can't even say anything. I can't even say I'm Rod the Weekend Scarpa and Mofo here with you. Hope you have a good night tonight. Happy Monday. Happy beginning of the week. We're here just to do a little talking, chatting with the community, see if anybody's up. Maybe show off a few books, show off a few videos I picked up. And we'll see if anybody jumps in here. Happy Monday to everybody. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you had a good holiday, a good 4th of July. I certainly had a pretty mediocre 4th of July, but what the hell? Had a good time. Dogs didn't like it because there was a lot of booms going on. So we'll see what happens. I got my Rod the Weekend hat on for you. Hope you all like that. Hope somebody jumps in here so I'm not talking to myself for the next hour and a half. That would suck. I don't like talking to myself. I do it often. Perry Comics, sup. I'm gonna drop the link here. I'm gonna drop the link. I got a channel. I'm gonna drop the link. See if anybody wants to come in here and say hello on a Monday night. There we go. See if we get somebody in here. Come on in, Perry. I'm wearing my hey Ben Compton. How you doing? Got my Rod the Weekend do on tonight. I'm channeling Rod. Maybe Rod will show up. I don't know. So how's everybody doing? Happy late 4th of July. Happy Monday night. Just got in and figured I'd come on and do a live stream and talk some bullshit at you. So we'll see what happens. See if somebody jumps in here. It was a pretty good day today. Got some books. And I'm going to talk about the best book of last week. The motherfucking best book that nobody on fucking YouTube even talked about. I think Robbie talked about it, and Chaos and Comics. That motherfucker's living in his garage, and even he talked about it. And that's Dead Body Road, man. This was the book of last week. Everybody liked that Texas Blood, and it was good. It was a good book. This was better. So I read this digitally, and of course I picked it up because I loved it. And because I picked it up, I said, let's get the other books, because it was a series back in 2013, a 6-issue miniseries from Image. And I got those in today. I want to read these before I go on. That's Dead Body Road, Volume 1. Come on, Perry. Come on in here. Let's talk some comics. You don't talk fucking comics anymore. We're talking movies. I'll talk movies with you. Let's talk some comics. Dead Body Road. This is number 1. It's a whole different story, although there are characters that cross over. There's number 2. There's number 3. Rubber ducky there. There's number 4. Even though nowhere on this book does it say it's number 4, I can assume it's number 4 because the other ones are labeled 5 and 6. So this is number 4. Here's number 5. And finally, number 6. 6-issue miniseries. I want to read this because the new volume is fucking balls to the wall, fucking awesome. If you thought the chick that was in Undone by Blood was a badass motherfucker, you haven't seen anything. You see Bree, who's a badass motherfucker. She's getting fucking quasi-raped, and she's can fucking trade quips with this guy, and she kicks his ever-loving fucking ass and just really takes over everything. So Dead Body Road, man, you're not reading it. You ain't fucking reading the best comics of the week. So who's in here? Ben Compton was in here. Perry's in here. Let's see if somebody will come in. I dropped the link. I dropped the link in the chat. So hopefully somebody will come in and talk. Happy Monday. Hope you all had a good weekend. Pretty low key for me. As everybody knows here, I'm moving my ass out of this place I've been in for 25 years. So I'm packing a lot of shit, packing a lot of my equipment up, packing all my boxes up, getting ready to blow this taco stand and move into the new joint, the new Scarpad man cave. And if you thought the fucking man cave here was fucking something, it really isn't. wait till you get to the man cave that's going to be at the new Scarpa place. It's going to be a fucking awesome thing. Do some live streams from there. Scarpa Mofo will be at you, talking all sorts of shit. So what else do we have here? Let's see. I got a couple movies I got in today, so we can talk about those. I always like talking about movies. Hopefully, maybe Perry, the movie man, will come in here and talk some movies, see what he's going to be doing for some reactions coming up in the near future. I know the man's got me buying some fucking Blu-rays. He got me buying Rope, and he fucking streamed Rope, a great fucking Alfred Hitchcock movie, not the best. I would have done it. Personally, myself, I would have chosen Rope for the first movie, but he did. It was a hell of a reaction. It's a great fucking movie. 2 characters, 3 characters in the whole movie. You think it would be boring? Man, it is not boring. Rope fucking rocks. So I picked up a copy of that on Blu-ray. I can't wait to watch that. I know Perry's trying to dive into the classics a little bit. He's trying to dip his toe, that rancid fucking Perry toe, into the movie streams a little bit and get a little bit fucking acquainted with the old school Hitchcock, old school. You got to do some old school horror, man. You got to do that 70s horror, Shining, and all those old 70s and 80s horror. I know you don't like horror, but get into some sci-fi. You got to get into some of the movies. Poseidon Adventure. Today, I was looking for a copy, a movie I loved as a fucking kid. I went to see it in 1974, Gene Hackman, The Poseidon Adventure. It's been redone, but never better than the original. I was looking for that on Blu-ray today. Couldn't find it. The Poseidon Adventure, man, Towering Inferno, all those great disaster movies of the 70s. Remember those? With all the big stars. Those are great fucking films. They don't make them like that anymore. Dante's Peak was the last one, probably, with Pierce Brosnan in the 90s. That was ridiculous. I remember seeing that for the first time. This guy, fucking Pierce Brosnan's driving through a fucking volcano, molten lava in his SUV. Tires don't burn off. Go figure, He must have the super fucking rub on his car because he never fucking burned off. I don't know. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if anybody's going to come in here. Let's see what I got here. Movies today. What did I get in for Blu-ray today? I got a couple Blu-rays. Believe it or not. I generally don't show a lot of comedy and stuff. I'm usually a classic genre guy. I see a lot of horror, a lot of sci-fi. So I don't often show a lot of comedies, although I love classic comedies. Get me 70 Days, good comedies, Animal House, Caddyshack, Easy Money, Naked Gun series. I could go on and on. I love fucking comedies. This is kind of a comedy, and this is an Arrow release. You know how I love my Arrow releases. They licensed this from Universal. It's a John Hughes film, of course. John Hughes, who has given us Home Alone, and what else did he give us? Some kind of wonderful shitload of movies. And this is, of course, his masterpiece, I think. 16 Candles with Molly Ringwald. And a bunch of other. I think wasn't Iron Man? Was Robert Downey in this movie? I haven't seen this movie in such a fucking long time. And I saw that Arrow, who is like one of the premier boutique Blu-ray providers. They put out Blu-rays that are usually unrated versions, shitloads of extras, just a great package for movies. If you like movies, especially genre movies, get Arrow Video, Arrow Blu-rays, and this is 16 Candles. So I saw that they did this. And I can't even list the amount of, look at all the special features on that motherfucker. Look at all. Holy shit. Does it have, it usually has the best transfers. So I really like, you got Molly Ringwald, you got Anthony Michael Hall was in this. I think, am I wrong? Do you remember Robert Downey was in this movie? Maybe he wasn't. I don't know. The 16 Candles. I saw this was available from Arrow Video. and I got a good price on this, so I picked it up. I can't wait to see this again. It's a classic. Classic. Let's see what else I got. I'm a sucker for movies from the drive-in. I remember the days I had two gigantic drive-ins in my area. They're all gone now, of course. I think the nearest drive-in now is like 65 miles away. Back in the day, the drive-ins, we used to go in, sneak in, 4 or 5 people in the trunk, put a keg back there, put some beers back there, sneak in your buddy back there. TK, how you doing back here? We're talking movies. Come on in. Links in the chat. I'd like to have you join up. Let's talk some movies. Let's talk some shit. TK is too young to remember the old drive-in scenes, but I'm hoping because of the whole pandemic thing that maybe we'll get drive-ins coming back in the area, because I'd love to see them. It was so fun. You go out there, watch a movie, listen to it. You'd have 2 or 3 screens. We used to have a theater out here that used to do dusk to dawn horror movies. You'd start off with fucking Dawn of the Dead. You'd go all night in that type of shit till dawn, and fucking horror movies. And one of the staples of that whole era was this movie right here. And it's reproduced here in a double feature Blu-ray. It's called The Gates of Hell. And this particular disc, it's on a double feature with The Psycho from Texas. I have never seen that one. But Gates of Hell is a classic drive-in horror movie. It came out about the same time, I think 75 or 76, because it came out about the same time as Dawn of the Dead. Of course, Dawn of the Dead was a whole different level. That was playing at the major theaters. That was playing at the big theaters. Here, we were playing Gates from Hell. Same type of, zombie-related horror movie, gory, that type of stuff. And it was always on double feature with something else playing in my area. And I remember seeing this. I was like 12 years old, seeing this movie at the drive-in, Gates from Hell. So I saw this in a special double DVD, and this was produced by Code Red. Code Red does a lot of good horror genre, exploitation films, grindhouse films. They do it, and I love that they reproduced the movie ad here with the 3 days only, and it's got the raised lettering here. Really nice package on the slipcover, and then we've got the same thing here. You open the box. Really nice stuff. So I can't wait to see Gates from Hell. We'll see how that goes. How's it going, TK? What are you doing? What's going on? Come on in. Somebody jump in the chat. Jump in. Let's talk movies. Let's see what's going on. What did you read? I showed my Dead Body Roads here earlier. If you guys weren't in here when I came in, of course, Dead Body Road, Volume 2, I think this was my pick of the week last week. I love this book. I mean, it was everything that Undone by Blood was, but just taken up a notch. And I guess the book out of Volume 1 back in 2013, which is this, from Image, Dead Body Road. This new one is called Bad Blood. I think this is just Dead Body Road. So I picked up all 6 of these. I can't wait to read that miniseries. I don't know about you guys, but I went ahead and I did my picking of my books this week. Pretty expensive week. A month, pretty expensive pre-orders. Not only do we have all the Batman stuff come out, of course I buy double covers on those. They suckered me into that. We got Batman's Grave coming out. We got Joker War coming out. Seems like DC and some of the independents, because I think, obviously you were gone for such a long time, they're either releasing or re-releasing a lot of trade paperbacks. So I picked up Volume 2 of Something's Killing the Children. I picked up the hardcover of White Knight, Batman White Knight, Curse of the White Knight, I think it is. I think it's Curse of the White Knight. I picked up the Vic Sage question, Vic Sage book. I hated those large format black label books, but now they're coming out in hardcovers. And DCBS had them off for like 50% off. So they were like $14 for a hardcover. Think about that. This was like a 4-issue series in black label. And DC's also putting out all those 80th anniversary books, which the majority of them, they sucked. I thought the Joker one was good. The Green Arrow one with the Lantern was good. What else was good? There's maybe one other one was good, but the Robin was terrible. And some of them were terrible, but they're putting all those out now, all of them, along with Batman 1000, Detective 1000, in a hardcover trade hardcover. You can buy for $19. $19. I think it's half price from the $40 cover price. Each one of those 80th anniversary suck-ass books, for the most part, were $9 each. So you're talking like $70 worth of books coming out now in hardcover for $20 fucking dollars. Hey, Samuel David, how you doing? Thanks for coming in here. Thanks for coming in. If that's not a big sign that says wait for the fucking trade paperback or wait for the hardcover for the vast majority of this DC shit, I don't know what is. I mean, when you can buy 6 books that literally cost $10 each for some inane reason, and you can buy them for fucking $20 for a fucking hardcover, then you say to yourself, what the fuck am I paying $10 a piece for? And that's almost true for everything. I mean, most of these books, the question book is coming out, I think I paid $14.99 for a hardcover copy of the question, the Vic Sage book, whatever that is. I think there was 4 issues of Black Label, 4 or 5, that were like $7 each, okay, or $6 each, and they were that god awful fucking format that doesn't fit in anything. You have no backing boards for it. You have no fucking paper, no bags for it. So the shit usually just gets tossed in a box and looks like shit. And you can get that for $14? $14 fucking dollars. Tells you what that shit's worth. And that was my whole rage against this whole Black Label format. You're paying $6 a book for something that doesn't fit in anything you have, that has gigantic fucking word bubbles and on a page that you can read in 5 minutes. And if you wait a month, I swear to fucking God, the Vic Sage book came out was done a month ago. Now you can get it for $15 fucking dollars in a premium hardcover format that's gonna fit in your bookshelf, that you can read without fucking bending all the pages, that you can store someplace when you're done reading it. DC must think I'm a fucking asshole. Why are they releasing these goddamn Black Label books? Do people like them? Do you guys like them? I don't know. If you're buying them, you must like them. But I've stopped buying them because I don't like them. So I don't know. Who else is in here? What else you got to talk about? There's 4 people in the chat. There's people in here. No one's coming in. I dropped the link. No one wants to talk about what they're buying this week. I know I think I spent a couple $100, man. There was some indies coming out that looked real good. A lot of trades. And maybe it's because everything was gone so long. Like Image Man, they're putting out Farmhand and Trade, which I wanted to read. I never did read that. They're putting out all the ice cream mans again in the 4 separate volumes, like $10 each. So I said, shit, give me that because I love me some ice cream man. They're putting out Gideon Falls. They're putting out Family Tree for $5-6 for the trade. You know, and I think it's just because they haven't released all that many books. So a lot of shit's coming out now, and they say, "Motherfucker, give me your money." But here's a man that no matter what comes out, you can have trades, you can have books, you can have statues. It don't fucking matter. He's gonna spend his $10, and he's gonna say, "I ain't spending no fucking more than that. Maybe $7." It's Perry.
The stay was $7.
$7. All you need to buy whatever you want.
Pretty
The
much.
best books around. Powder Puff Girls, Lobo bullshit. You got it. What's going on, Perry Comics?
Nothing much. Just hanging
How's it
out.
going today?
Good. I am going live later, but I figured I'll drop by and say what's
Oh,
up
maybe
first.
I'll jump on your live stream later.
Maybe
Maybe.
you will. I hit
Maybe.
8,000
I
subs.
got the fucking Roderican hat.
I hit 8,000 Scar Pack. Can you believe that?
You got 8,000 what?
Subscribers.
You have 8,000. Let me tell you something. I lost 12 subscribers. I don't even know where they went. I woke up. I went to bed. I have 173. I woke up. I have 162. That's my life. You got 8,000 subscribers watching you react to videos. That's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now you can marry your girlfriend. You can get your mother her own apartment. Shit's gonna happen for you, man. I'm telling you.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
I only got about 3 more videos before my channel growth stops.
Yeah. Well, if you have me on a video, I might knock that down to 7,995, and then that's it. You're fucked. So that's cool. So
Heck yeah. I do like the Rod hat.
I mugged Rob, and I stole his Daredevil book and his hat.
Oh man, where's his coconut?
Yeah, that's it. There was such a big reaction. You don't understand that the other night when we were doing our shirtless video and we were all up there.
Over 1,000 people seen that video, by the way.
You went up shirtless. I went up fucking shirtless. Who else? Dudes was shirtless.
Yeah.
Man, that is reverberating all over the fucking web.
Is it?
Whether people want to see that or not. Some are horrified from it. Some can't turn away.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking train wreck. But man, it's raining men.
It was fun,
It's raining men. I think every week we should get naked on a fucking live stream, or at least threaten to do that.
If you don't donate, we're not gonna.
We had people paying the $40 to see the beefcake, man.
That's true. Yep.
That's true. Scumbag, you still got 173 subs. I got them back.
You're back, baby.
Hey, TK, why don't you jump back in here? We could have a tearful reunion of the morning show.
Look, I asked TK. I was like, all right, next week, meaning this week, let's do the morning show in the afternoon at like 6:00. Right? So I wake up today, I turn on my computer, and what do I see? TK is doing a pop culture show with his cousin. I'm like, oh my god, the morning show's dead.
The morning show's back. You just weren't invited back to go back on it.
Oh
It's
man.
See, you gave TK his first big break, and now he's jettisoned you. You're just so much fucking flotsam in the fucking YouTube fucking comic book bullshit that's out there. You know what? You know how many people? I can't even keep track of it anymore. I used to try to watch some of the guys now, but there's so much shit every day. I might want to watch a fucking episode on Netflix. No, I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
So much
There's not
going
enough time.
on with fucking YouTube bullshit.
Yeah.
Do I watch Rod? Do I watch,
Let's look at you, TK.
Jim Mint? Do I watch TK? Do I watch you? I always think about watching you. But do I watch Bueller? I don't know. There's so much.
Well, I always live by the motto, never follow Bueller. So that's a pretty good starting ground. Lost 12 subscribers this week.
Yeah, it's tough. But, you know, I think there's a certain people don't want to see me without a shirt, but yet there's a certain like shit. What if he fucking took his shirt off? Would I watch that? Would I be horrified? Do I turn away? It's like fucking seeing a train plow into a station full of people. You want to look away, but you just can't. So,
Yeah, I guess.
in a way that, I give people what they want to pay for,
That's
We had
true.
$20, $50 super chats coming in. Some saying, take off your shirt. Some saying, don't fucking take off your shirt. We'll pay you to do it. We'll pay you not to do it. It's good both ways as far
It's
as I'm.
going to the highest bidder anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
What an analogy. Instead of Magic Mike, it's Magic Comics.
Yeah, it's Magic Mike via comic books.
Nerd
It's like if
edition.
I took a comic book, like a
Vampirilla.
Black Label book, and I wrapped it around my wiener, and I said, ladies, look at my fucking Batman smile, baby. Look at my Joker smile. Look at my Harley Quinn criminal intent down there, baby. Does anybody really? So, Perry, what did you buy? Did you put your order in this week?
For what?
Are you still buying comic books? Or have you given that all up?
I need to look at what's coming out.
You haven't put in your stuff yet, though.
I didn't get no books last week because nothing really came out.
Magic Trumpet and the Blu-rays. That's right. Absolutely.
That's a great name.
Magic. Maybe I'll name my channel Magic Trumpet and the Blu-rays. Really? What the hell?
That'd be pretty good.
Well, you used to do that show where you would sit down and pick the comics you're gonna buy for the week.
Yeah.
You said, "Fuck that!" Now I don't do that no more. You used to do the show where you lurk. Now you don't do that.
I was gonna lurk tonight, but then I hit 8,000, so I was like, "Fuck."
Top 10 of the week. That's gone in the toilet.
Oh man. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what's the movie you're reacting to now? What's going on?
I got to do the Ant-Man and Wasp. That's the
You're
next one.
still on fucking Ant-Man? You haven't gotten past that?
And the second Ant-Man. So I got Ant-Man and Wasp, and then I have Captain Marvel, and then Endgame.
And then what?
And
then
then,
you gotta do the Spider-Man.
yeah, well, I already seen that one, but I'm gonna do a rewatching.
Or you gonna do a fucking repeat? Who wants to watch it again?
We'll find out.
And yet you still haven't done one fucking Star Trek movie. Not
Oh,
one.
I'm gonna get to that as soon as I finish Star Wars.
So watch fucking Star Trek Picard so I can fucking spit on the screen.
Yeah, I'll watch some Picard.
Now you should start with The Wrath of Khan.
The Wrath of Cock.
You gotta start with the best. You gotta start with the best.
All right.
Do 2, 3, and 4. That's a trilogy.
Okay.
That's a lot like Star Wars. Watch those, and then see if after that you may not want to do any more anyways.
I want to do one where like I want to find 3 movies and then do it all in one video and make it like a good like 45 to an hour long video.
Well, why don't you do that with Lord of the Rings?
Well, I feel like with Lord of the Rings, I could break that up into multiple videos and get more views.
So you're saying you're a fucking money whore?
Hey, I'm just saying when it comes in, you know. You don't just go out and milk a cow and just get a glass, you know. You
That's
try to get a
true.
couple gallons, you know.
Now, you haven't done RoboCop yet. RoboCop.
No, I know of RoboCop. I haven't watched the actual movie.
And if you fucking watch the new RoboCop before you watch the fucking old RoboCop, I will never watch your channel again.
Oh, I got to do Blade Runner 2099, the new one.
Have you done the old one?
Yeah, I seen the old one.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Ooh, Star
Well,
Trek Next Generation was great, Scarpad.
Yes, Star Trek Next Generation was great. Not Picard though. He sucked. He was a robot, man.
He's a
He's an old
robot. Oh
fucking
no.
robot now. So who wants to watch that? Come on back, kid. What are you doing? You sitting at home? Are you in bed naked? Get
He
the
probably
fucking live
He's
stream.
playing with a joystick.
Jump in here. Let's go.
Wait, you actually watch Barry's channels? Bearded, you love my 6ix9ine videos.
I haven't had Bearded on. Come on, Bearded, jump on in. Let's go. I was on the. We were on the other day with Bearded. He took off his shirt, I think. Maybe he didn't.
Huh?
Hope not. So jump on in, Bearded. You know, you won't lose that many subscribers by jumping in. I mean, Bueller will never come in a live stream with me again. That's
I
understandable.
thought
I
you had a
wouldn't.
great time.
Yeah.
Except for when you tell him you don't give a fuck. Hey Billy, what are you getting this week? I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's true. I don't really care.
That was funny.
But what does he say? Now I'm eating. He's eating some rice
Rice and beans.
and beans.
Yeah.
Man, you're more than a stereotype, man. So, you can push beyond that. You could have told me we needed some oatmeal or something. You don't have to tell me you're eating rice and beans, man. Don't do that. You're better than that. Let's push beyond that.
Yeah, come on, Lewis.
Come on. Get in here, back here.
Oh man. All right, Scarpat, I'm gonna jump over to my channel. You're more than welcome to jump on.
All right, well, maybe if no one jumps in here because they're afraid of losing subs,
can
then I'll
lose
jump
some.
on to you later on, yeah.
All right, Scarpat, catch you later.
Thanks for coming in here. Thanks for taking, it's not much of a stretch because you got 8,000 subscribers. So if you lose 5, it really doesn't hurt you.
Not a lot.
Even because of that, I still appreciate you doing it, man.
Of course, man.
A lot of love, man.
Happy to be on.
All right.
Catch you later.
Bye. So there goes Perry. Thank you very much, Perry, for jumping in here. Somebody should sub Perry on sub Perry. He don't really talk about comic books anymore. He talks about movies, but he does a good job. He's never really seen too many movies. Doesn't really know too much about movies, but he's learning. Not everybody can be a wealth of knowledge about movies like Chaos or myself. The Chaos is, he's in a garage now. He can't even watch a movie on a DVD player because he's in his car 12 hours a day. He watches them on a phone sometime. And Chaos has a good idea about, what good movies are. So I'm glad that he's out there with me. Batcave's still in here. No, so somebody else jump on in. We'll talk movies. We'll talk comic books. What did you order? Did you order anything? The July stuff just came out. I looked at what I ordered, man. I still got to cut it back. Even with bare minimum, it's still friggin' way too much. So, and that's not even with much in the way of Marvel. Marvel came out with nothing. I was surprised I didn't see one Star Wars book in July. I didn't see one Star Trek book in July from IDW. A lot of the stuff that's coming out in July is stuff that's been out, a lot of trade paperbacks, or it's Joker War shit, And I'm not biting on the whole fucking Joker War. I'm not doing it. I'm buying Joker War books. I'm buying multiple covers, so they got me there. I'm buying Detective and Batman. I'm not fucking buying Nightwing. Sorry, Joker War. I'm not buying fucking Batgirl. Sorry, Joker War. And I hope to God you tell a story that I can piece together in those books, because if not, oh well. I'm not being forced into it. Not gonna pump up the numbers for DC on books that aren't doing good because they got Joker War banned on it. I'm not doing it. But other than that, we're getting like things like Basketball Ahead hardcovers, Dollhouse Family hardcovers. There's very little, if you look at what's coming out in previews in DC or Marvel, that is new. They're very little. And what's really fucked up is before this whole stuff went on, they had a lot of books that were coming out. Where's that Man-Bat series? Who knows? They had a Man-Bat series coming out. They had a Man-Bat classic series coming out. Gone. I'm getting them all. Well, yeah, good. Chaos is cool. Is Chaos cool? Is he really cool? But there's a lot of books that just have gone missing from the schedule that were done, evidently, but they're nowhere to be found. So I don't know. We'll see. How about let's talk a little bit about digital firsts. Digital firsts. There's a shitload of digital firsts from DC. There's that Batman got. I haven't read any of them yet. I've got them. I haven't read them yet. Batman Gotham Knights, which looks like to be the main, probably best title. There's a Wonder Woman title. There's a Swamp Thing title. There is a Flash title. There's a Titans title, which no one's gonna read. You know. There's a From Beyond title. There's a lot of these books. And I guess they're going to come out eventually in paper format. I don't know. They're out in digital. And the thing I don't like about them in digital is they have that wonky sideways, you know, if you're reading on your iPad, which I don't have my iPad here, but if you're reading on your iPad, you're usually reading like this, right? You know, like a book, like a comic book, you know. But all these digital first series that's coming up in DC, they're all like this. So if you don't read them like this and you read them like this, they're about this big. If you read them like this, they're okay, they're big, but they're kind of that wonky format, and they just don't feel, right to me. And Batman's The Animated Adventures continue with the same thing. What's weird is that when they put that book out in print, I think they have 2 issues in print, they're portrait. So they've taken what they basically put out in landscape and digital, that's like this, and they have reformatted it for like this. So if you take the book and you compare it to the digital version, you get some shit cropped off. Because if you try to fit this into this, it don't fucking go. So I'm not sure what DC is doing with the digital first series. I can't do digital, too harsh on my eyes for some reason. Well, yeah, I worked with computers and shit all my life, but I still don't mind reading on an iPad. But I have a Pro and it looks really nice. I still like the books better. The problem is, unless you have a light, like this thing here, the only thing I like about digital is that, if I read in bed at night, I can read and I don't have to worry about light. And my old eyes, reading those tiny fucking word bubbles, which are usually too small. I can't do digital. Yeah. I don't know. This is good and bad. I read a lot of independents digitally, just because in my area they don't carry them. My guy has come out and told me that unless you order digital, he's not going to bring them in. Not even one copy of it. He won't. His confidence in selling it 1 or 2 copies of a digital book like Dead Body Road, That Texas Blood, and a multitude of other stuff. Let's face it, AWA books, every single fucking title they put out has been gold, has been great. Yet he won't bring in 1 copy of that. Not one. I have 2 comic book guys in my area. One guy will bring in 1 copy if you're lucky, maybe 2. And they'll be sold out in no time. And the other guy said, I won't even bring in 1 copy of it. Won't do it. Now, this guy's got 15 fucking copies of Joker Smile on his shelf. But probably because he had to buy those, I don't know. But he won't bring in 1 fucking copy or 2 copies of an independent book. It's hard to say what I would do if I owned a comic book shop, because I don't own one. And I know these guys are under pretty good pressure. They have to bring in stuff that sells. I don't blame them. I still think I try to find a way of bringing in 2 independent books. But part of being a comic book, part of being somebody who sells shit, is you just can't bring in a book like, That Texas Blood or Dead Body Road, take it out of the package, stick it up on the rack, and hope it sells. You gotta fucking sell that book. You gotta market that book. You gotta tell people about the book. You gotta read them. If it's shit, it's shit. If it's great, it's fucking great. I go in the comic book store and I got two of them. One guy is really good at, he reads the shit, he talks comics, he doesn't bring in any independents, he brings a couple, but he knows his shit. The other guy, he's one of these stores where he's got the Pokemon, he's got the Dungeon Dragon games, he's a huge store. Comic books is a portion of what he sells. And I don't think he reads them. And he certainly doesn't talk them up. You know, if you don't read, if you're not up on what you got, if you don't tell people what's shit and what's good, it's never going to sell. You know, if you bring in two, if you bring in five, it's not going to sell. I know if somebody tells me, if somebody I really know and respect tells me, you know, I read, you know, an AWA book, it's great, I'll buy it. If I respect the guy, I'll buy it. Now, if I take it home and I think it's shit, maybe I won't trust his opinion anymore. But his opinion is his opinion. That's what's great about comic books. What you like, what I like, could be different. I can think a book that is 5 stars is the greatest thing in the world, and another guy can read it and think it's shit. But as long as he's read it and he gives me his opinion on it, and if he tells me about the book and it sounds like his opinion matches my opinion, I'll give it a shot for $3, $4. Maybe I won't buy issue 2, but I'll try issue 1. You know, you can't be afraid to put these books on your shelf. And I'm really, really, really surprised looking over the list of AWA books. They're all, you know, all the stuff they put out so far is 4 stars. And the stuff that's coming out looks like it's really good, really interesting stuff. And I walk in the stores and I don't see it nowhere. I mean, it's a shame that a label like this, an upstart label, but one that's gotten kind of a reputation, is putting out, you know, 4 or 5 books that have been really good, can't get into comic shops, can't get a comic store owner to buy 1 copy of it. It's really disappointing. You know, and yeah, I mean, I can pre-order it. I can throw on my pull and try it, and I do. But there's something to be said about when you go into a comic book shop and it's on the shelf and you can look through it. You know, a lot of buying a comic book is subjective. It's all based on the cover and the artwork and the story. You know, you can open up a comic book and within, you know, 5 seconds of paging through it, you can pretty much determine it's something you like or don't like. And you don't get that from previews. You don't get that from just looking at a couple pages on a preview ordering form. So I wish more independent comic books would take a chance on some of these, you know, smaller labels. You know, bring in a book or 2. Hell, bite yourself, talk it up, you know. Put it on your book of the week. Talk about it. You know, read it and talk about it. And I think they sell more of them. So, just my idea. All right, guys, I guess nobody's really jumping in here. I just started jumping here, chat a little bit about some of the Blu-ray stuff and some of the comics coming out this week. I'm glad you guys jumped in. Hope it's something you find interesting. I'll be back on here probably later on this week with another Blu-ray haul video. And maybe I'll talk about, I'm going to read that Dead Body Road because I want to read the other miniseries and compare it to what they're doing now. I'm really impressed by what they're doing now in Dead Body Road. So let's hope that the original is as good as what's out there now. All right, guys, we'll catch you later. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Once again, keep on reading, keep trekking. Fuck Picard, and read some independent books, man. You'll love them. We'll catch you later, everybody.